Aloha from Hawaii. Welcome to a land of stunning beauty and intriguing mysteries. We are a chain of islands, each with its own unique charm and character. Volcanoes birthed us eons ago, shaping our landscapes with their fiery force. The vast Pacific Ocean surrounds us, creating a natural barrier and a breathtaking view. Many visitors dream of cruising between our islands, imagining a serene journey on calm waters. But here's the catch. We don't use boats much for that. It's not as simple as it seems. Why? Let's explore the reasons together and uncover the truth behind this Hawaiian puzzle. The vast Pacific stretches between our islands, making the distances quite significant. Kauai to Oʻahu, for example, is over 70 miles. That's a considerable distance to cover by boat. That's a long way over water. And it's not just the distance that's challenging. This isn't like hopping between islands in the Caribbean, where the waters are often calmer and the distance is shorter. It's more like sailing from Los Angeles to Catalina Island. A journey that requires careful planning and consideration. The ocean may look calm and inviting at first glance, but it can change in a flash, turning from serene to treacherous in moments. Strong currents and high waves are common, making navigation tricky and sometimes perilous. This makes boat travel unpredictable and potentially dangerous, especially for longer trips between islands. So, while the idea of a leisurely boat trip between islands sounds romantic, the reality is a bit more complicated and less idyllic. But fear not, intrepid explorers. There are other ways to experience the magic of inter-island travel in Hawaii. From quick flights to ferries, your adventure awaits. Imagine setting sail on a sunny Hawaiian morning. The sky is clear, the sun is shining, and the promise of adventure is in the air. You can almost feel the gentle sway of the boat beneath your feet as you embark on what seems like a perfect day at sea. The breeze is gentle, the water sparkles. It's the kind of scene that makes you feel alive, connected to nature and ready for anything. But wait, the ocean has other plans. As you sail further from the shore, you notice the waves starting to rise. The once calm waters begin to shift and change. Big waves start to roll in. They grow larger and more powerful, each one more daunting than the last. The boat rocks and sways. What was once a gentle cruise now feels like a wild ride. Suddenly that dream cruise doesn't seem so appealing. Passengers grip the rails, their faces a mix of concern and discomfort. The truth is, the waters between our islands are notoriously rough. These channels are known for their unpredictable and often harsh conditions. The open ocean is unpredictable. One moment it can be serene, and the next it can turn into a tumultuous expanse of waves and wind. Strong currents and powerful winds whip up waves, making for a bumpy ride, to say the least. These forces of nature are relentless and can change the sea's temperament in an instant. Ferries, a common sight in other island chains, have a tough time here. They struggle against the relentless waves and winds. They need calm waters to operate safely and efficiently. Without them, docking and navigating become hazardous tasks. The rough seas make it difficult to maintain schedules, and the journey itself can be quite uncomfortable for passengers. The constant motion can be disorienting and exhausting. Imagine getting seasick on your Hawaiian vacation. The dream of a relaxing sea voyage quickly turns into a struggle to keep your balance and your stomach. Not exactly the relaxing island experience you had in mind. Disappointed tourists find themselves longing for the stability of solid ground. So, while the ocean may seem like the most obvious way to connect our islands, it's not always the smoothest sailing. The beauty of the sea comes with its own set of challenges, making each journey an unpredictable adventure. Hawaii's waters are teeming with life. Whales breach, dolphins leap, and the ocean is alive with movement and sound. It's a mesmerizing sight that draws visitors from all over the world. Beneath the waves, coral reefs blossom with color, creating a vibrant underwater paradise. These reefs are home to countless species of fish, invertebrates, and other marine creatures. It's a precious ecosystem that we strive to protect. Marine biologists and conservationists work tirelessly to study and preserve these delicate habitats. And that's another reason why boat travel between islands is limited. The presence of large vessels can have a significant impact on the marine environment. Boats, especially large ones, can pose a threat to marine life. Their size and speed increase the risk of collisions with whales and other sea creatures. Collisions with whales and other creatures are a real concern. These incidents can cause serious injuries or even be fatal for the animals involved. Noise pollution from engines can disrupt animal communication and behavior. The constant hum of boat engines can interfere with the natural sounds of the ocean, making it difficult for marine animals to navigate and find mates. And then there's the issue of invasive species. Boats can unknowingly carry unwanted passengers, algae, barnacles, even small fish, from one island to another. These hitchhikers can establish themselves in new environments, often with devastating effects. They can outcompete native species for resources and alter the natural balance of the ecosystem. These invaders can wreak havoc on delicate ecosystems, outcompeting native species and disrupting the balance. The introduction of non-native species is one of the biggest threats to biodiversity in marine environments. So, while we want to share the beauty of our islands, we also have a responsibility to protect our fragile environment. Sustainable tourism practices are essential to ensure that future generations can enjoy these natural wonders. Limiting boat traffic helps us do just that. By reducing the number of boats in sensitive areas, we can minimize the impact on marine life and preserve the health of our oceans. Section 4. The price of paradise: costs and challenges. Building and maintaining boats is expensive. Fuel costs money, and it adds up quickly. So does hiring a crew, which is essential for smooth operations. All of this adds up, making boat travel a costly endeavor for many. Now imagine trying to run a regular ferry service between our islands consistently. The rough seas we talked about earlier, they make it hard to stick to a schedule, causing frequent delays. And delays mean unhappy passengers, which is bad for business. Then there's the issue of infrastructure, which is crucial. We'd need to build ports and terminals to accommodate these boats efficiently. That takes time, money, and resources, which are often limited. Given the high costs and logistical challenges, it's no wonder that boats haven't become the go-to transportation method between the Hawaiian Islands. Section 5. Taking to the skies: why flying reigns supreme. When it comes to traveling between the Hawaiian Islands, flying is the way to go. It's fast, efficient, and offers breathtaking views of our volcanic peaks and turquoise waters. Multiple airlines operate frequent flights between the islands. You can hop on a plane in Honolulu and be sipping Mai Tais on Maui in under an hour. Talk about island time. Airports are conveniently located, making it easy to connect to other forms of transportation once you land. Plus, the views from the sky are simply unmatched. Imagine gazing down at volcanic craters, lush rainforests, and the endless blue horizon. It's an experience in itself. So, while we may not be zipping between islands on boats, we've definitely mastered the art of island hopping by air. Section 6. Local secrets: how we island hop. For locals, flying is a part of life. We hop on planes like you might hop on a bus. It's the quickest and easiest way to visit family, attend meetings, or even just grab lunch on another island. We know all the best airlines, the most convenient flight times, and even the secret spots to snag the best deals on airfare. It's like our own little island hopping network. Of course, we also understand the importance of protecting our environment. That's why many of us choose airlines that prioritize sustainability, using fuel-efficient planes and offsetting their carbon emissions. So, if you want to experience inter-island travel like a local, book that flight and get ready for an adventure. Section 7. Your Hawaiian adventure awaits. Travel tips. Planning your Hawaiian island hopping adventure? Here are a few tips to make your trip unforgettable. Book your flights in advance, especially during peak season. Consider flying into one island and departing from another to maximize your time. Pack light. You'll be surprised how little you actually need. Don't be afraid to embrace the local culture. Learn a few Hawaiian words, try the local cuisine, and most importantly, relax and enjoy the aloha spirit. So, while boats may not be the main mode of transportation between our islands, there are plenty of other ways to explore our paradise. So, what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, book your flight, and get ready for an unforgettable Hawaiian adventure.